Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Lacey Chabert shows the dangers of filming latest Hallmark Christmas movie. Lacey Chabert may be but sometimes even holiday royalty can take a spill for the good of the movie. The star recently shared the dangers of acting in a Hallmark movie when she was recently a guest on a morning show. What happened to Star when she was filming her upcoming movie The Christmas Quest? Lacey Chabert takes hard fall while filming Hallmark's The Christmas Quest in Iceland. On Wednesday, Lacey Chabert went on to talk about her two 2024 holiday movies, Hot Frosty and the former is for Netflix, and the latter is with Hallmark, where she is the Queen of Christmas. She stars alongside Kristoffer Polaha in this adventure movie that was filmed in its entirety in Iceland. This is her 15th Christmas movie with the network. Lacey then went on to talk about The Christmas Quest. Whenever we have a chance to go on location for these movies, I feel like the place becomes a character in the movie. We were in ice caves and on the top of a glacier on the second day of filming. Next, Lacey shared something that happened when she was filming on day 2. On the second day of filming, they're like, "We're going to send the drone to film you guys when you get to the top of the glacier." And I'm like, "Great. How are we getting up there?" Lacey then explained that she had to hike up the glacier for them to start filming. This gave Lacey an opportunity to film a behind-the-scenes video. The screen showed Lacey explaining what she was doing when there was nothing. She fell hiking the ice glacier. Thankfully, she was fine and filming was able to continue. However, this was one of the riskier things that a Hallmark star had to do for a movie. The Christmas Quest is an adventure movie. Lacey Chabert's new Hallmark Christmas movie with Kristoffer Polaha is The Christmas Quest. She describes this as a treasure hunt. The two play a divorced couple who wind up working together in Iceland. She is an archaeologist, and he is an ancient Norse expert. They are looking for the legendary treasure of the Yule Lads. However, others are also searching for this priceless treasure. They need to find the clues and find this treasure quickly. Can they get it before the bad guys? The premiere of The Christmas Quest is on Sunday, December 1st, at 8 p.m. Eastern, on the Hallmark Channel. Georgia Makatalo has several decades of writing experience, including travel writing, tech writing, art history analysis, and now entertainment writing. She loves to share the latest news on rom-coms and mysteries. Lacey Chabert shows the dangers of filming latest Hallmark Christmas movie. In the cozy world of Hallmark Christmas movies, where snow always falls gently, cookies are always warm, and love blooms under twinkling lights, you'd never expect real danger. But for Lacey Chabert, the unofficial queen of Hallmark holiday magic, the filming of her latest movie, A Christmas Promise in Pineberry, brought unexpected challenges that reminded everyone just how unpredictable real life can be, even in the most picture-perfect of settings. "I've filmed over 30 Christmas movies," Chabert says with a warm smile. "But this one came with a few surprises. And a couple bruises. A winter wonderland gone wild." The movie, set in the fictional snow-covered town of Pineberry, was filmed in the remote mountain village of Fern Ridge, British Columbia, a location chosen for its untouched natural beauty and thick evergreen forests. Production began in mid-March, a time when winter was supposed to be winding down. But nature had other plans. On day 3, a freak snowstorm blew in, 2 feet of fresh snow in one night, Chabert recalls. "We woke up to what looked like a snow globe had exploded." While snow may be the visual soul of a Hallmark Christmas film, too much of it becomes a logistical nightmare. Camera equipment froze. Trailers got snowed in. And actors had to be snowmobiled to set when trucks couldn't make it up the mountain pass. "Let's just say the romantic sleigh ride scene wasn't quite as dreamy behind the scenes," Chabert laughs. "The horse got spooked by falling snow from a tree branch and took off for a good 100 yards. With me and my co-star still in the sleigh. Thankfully, no one was injured, and the crew managed to regain control of the situation. But that was just the beginning. Lights, camera, avalanche. The biggest scare came a week later, during a quiet filming day in a narrow valley pass. As the cast and crew were setting up a Christmas market scene, a distant rumble shook the ground. "I thought it was just wind at first," says director Marcy Holland. "But then the snow started falling from trees, birds were flying in all directions, and someone shouted, 'Avalanche!' Though it was a small, localized slide, it came dangerously close to set. No one was buried, but several lighting rigs and props were swept away. Chabert was in her trailer at the time and recalls the moment vividly. "I felt it hit like a thump," she says. "The trailer rocked. People were shouting. For a minute, it didn't feel like a Christmas movie, it felt like an action thriller." The production was paused for 48 hours while safety teams assessed the area and cleared snow from the damaged equipment. "We had to reschedule an entire week of shooting," Chabert says, "and somehow still make our Hallmark deadline. Miracles really do happen." The perils of pine scent. Not all the hazards were large-scale acts of nature. Some were surprisingly small. Take the iconic Christmas tree lot scene, a staple in any Hallmark film. While filming a romantic moment amid towering fir trees and fairy lights, Chabert began experiencing strange symptoms. "My eyes started watering, my nose wouldn't stop running, and I couldn't stop sneezing," she says. "Turns out I developed a sudden allergy to pine. Which is hilarious, considering I've spent a good chunk of my career surrounded by pine trees." The crew quickly switched to artificial trees, painstakingly painted and scented to match the real thing. "You'd never know the difference on screen," Chabert says. "But trust me, my sinuses knew." A slippery slope. As if avalanches and allergies weren't enough, one of the most charming scenes in the film nearly ended in a not-so-charming injury. "We had a big ice skating scene, very classic Hallmark," Chabert explains. "The idea was that my character, who's a bit clumsy, falls into the arms of her childhood crush. Super sweet. Except in real life, I actually wiped out hard, twice. The fall wasn't scripted, but it was so genuine that the director decided to keep it in. You can see the exact moment I start laughing because I know my butt's going to be bruised," Chabert admits. Production insisted she see a doctor after the fall, and while there were no broken bones, Chabert walked a little gingerly for a few days. All in the name of love and Christmas. The magic behind the mishaps. Despite the unexpected dangers, Chabert says the experience brought the cast and crew closer. "There's something about facing challenges together that creates a bond," she says. "We had late nights where we huddled in our trailers with hot cocoa, wrapped in blankets, just trying to stay warm. We laughed about everything. We supported each other. And somehow, we made movie magic." Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with